What is a goodie, y'all? Literally recording videos as soon as I wake up is diabolical. I just had a crazy dream that I got expelled from high school. And the way that I got expelled was crazy, bro, because I was doing what was I doing in my dream, bro? I was like scheming, bro. In my dream, I was like giving false information to people. I was how do I say this? I was exploiting the school system. It was a great dream. So how the dream began. Okay. I first entered into high school. And then 2 months go by. But during the 2 months, I'm scheming. I'm extracting information. I'm giving false information out. I'm exploiting the system. And I have an accomplice. But thankfully, my accomplice doesn't do too much. So they get away. I'm able to save them and take the blame for them. So they don't get expelled from high school, but I do. It was a crazy dream, dude. And this is like who I am as an entrepreneur and who I am as a rapper and a musician. When the counselor in my dream told me, oh yeah, you're gonna get expelled, the initial thought was relief. And let me explain to y'all the way that I felt when I found out that I got kicked from my college course. I felt the same way. I felt relief. How crazy is that? Who else on this planet feels relief when they get kicked out of their college class? I think it was February or even it was January of 2025. So this is over a year and a half ago. Okay. I opened up my portal for school. You know how colleges, you go and you log into your portal and all my classes are empty. I'm kicked out from all my classes. My initial thought was, oh, thank God I don't have to do school anymore. I come home, I talk to my sister. She tells me I should at least try to get my associates, okay? So I sign up for the late start classes, okay? Late start classes begin, such on and so forth. I end up withdrawing from every single one of my classes because I didn't do any homework. This is the thing that, you have to understand. You don't actually have to graduate high school, y'all. Okay, postpartum, you become your own individual, which is crazy. But because of the Bible and God, you are already your own individual, even in the womb. So postpartum, you can pretty much make any decision that you want. This is why childbirth and abortion and whatnot is super, super horrible, because you dictate the life of a life that isn't even yours. That's playing God. You know what I mean? In the Bible and in the way that Christianity works, we believe that at conception is when you are created and you are your own individual, benign of you being in the womb. At the moment of conception, you were already a whole being created, beneficent of the womb. Then postpartum, you become your own person. So I think the new trend nowadays, it's a trend for people to drop out of college, it's going to get to the point where teenagers start dropping out of high school. This is the new era of revolution that we're living in. Think about it. If you're a 15-year-old kid, okay, and you have the skills to fundamentally change your life, whether it be SMMA, marketing, music, rapping, dancing, content creation, streaming, why would you continue to do school? Like, if you're a 15-year-old kid, even 14, and you already know exactly what you want to do with your life, then go do it. Okay, then what about education? What about this and that? It's not applicable. Education is when you take knowledge and you apply it to the world. If you continue to go to high school, you're going to go to US history class. You're going to go to, what else class is there? You're going to go to chemistry class. You're going to go to AP English class. You're going to go to whatever class. Okay, it's called APLAC, AP Language and Composition. You're going to go to AP Calculus. You're going to go to whatever random classes you have to do to get your high school degree. But then what? After you get your diploma, you forget everything you ever learned. So what's the point? Versus if you spend all that time beatboxing, rapping, and dancing, and become the world's best at your craft, why would you stay in school? Now, mind you, I'm not encouraging y'all to drop out. What I'm saying is that this is the realization that we're going through in society. Because postpartum, or even in the womb, you're already developing your own consciousness of what you want to do with your life. So by the time you're 14, 15, 16, you already understand, I'm not doing school. Fuck that shit. I'm going to go pursue what I want to do. And then you get to 20, 21, you're in college, and you go, oh, thank God I dropped out. Because then you'll be so much deeper into the things that you want to do. See, I dropped out of college to pursue music. And my realization is that if I dropped out of high school and started earlier, I would be way further than I am now. Let me explain to y'all this. All the schooling that I've done, bro, feels like it's been useless. I don't even use any of my education on a day-to-day basis. The only education that I use is my musical knowledge. But even then, when I was playing music, I wasn't even making like rap songs. I was playing classical music and shit like that for free. When some of these teenage musicians are literally professional, they should get paid. But it's like a high school, so it's fucked up. Alright, this video's over. Ugh.